to John Boy's Radio and Electronics Workbench. Today we have a Cobra 148 GTL. This is one that was made in China. This is the last of the models of this before they discontinued them completely. The year this was made, I don't know. I don't know if there's a date code on the back of it. I'm thinking somewhere around 2000. You just don't see this you don't see them too much anymore. They're getting thinner and thinner, and the ones you do see are so chopped up you can't fix them. So this one, we're going to try to clean it up and get it working. It seems to have a heartbeat. The meter's dead. It's got good transmit. It seems to be on frequency. We're going to go through it and see if we can't fix it up a little bit. So I'm going to take the covers off and give it a good visual inspection, and I'll be back. A visual inspection looks like it's pretty good inside. It's nice and clean. Doesn't look like anybody's been in here. This one's real clean. Hasn't been tampered with. So it needs a meter bulb and needs cleaning really bad. So that's what we're going to do first. Give it a good cleaning and replace the meter bulb, move the faceplate, clean all the knobs and switches, and we'll put her back together and give it a tune-up, and that should be good for it. We'll see. Okay, I got the faceplate off, got the knobs off, got everything loosed up here. So I got my big bulbs out. We're going to replace the meter bulb. Little challenging to get to. So little meter bulb. Here's the old one. I just chopped it off. I'm going to solder this one in there and turn it on and put her back. Clean up the faceplate next. Where is everything? Here we go. Get this out here where I can get to it. Alright. I'm going to solder this up and put it back together, and I'll be back. So in case you'd like to know what I use for cleaning the knobs and switches, the switches, the toggles, the front toggle switches here, I use WD-40. What I use. You can use deoxit, but I prefer WD-40 as the deoxit tends to dry them out and make them stiff, where the other ones do not. And then I use deoxit for deoxit and WD-40. They're both excellent. Been using them for years. This is the good stuff. D5 is the one I recommend for pots and switches because it's supposed to leave a light lubricant for the pots, so they don't grind themselves into the floor. Okay, you can see this here is kind of dirty, so we're going to give that a good cleaning, and I just use 409 for that. Good old 409. I just spray it down a little bit and give it the old clean-a-rooney with the toothbrush. Don't want to put too much on it. You might loosen the glue. But that's pretty much it. I'll get that done and start reassembly. Got the faceplate back on. Looks a lot better than it did. It was pretty dirty. Cleaned up pretty nice. Now we're going to clean the knobs. We're going to do the knobs now. We're going to clean the knobs. Use a toothbrush and 409 and a rag. Like so. And I'll be back when I've got them done and put back on the radio. Alright. There it is. It is all back together. The faceplate's nice and cleany. Now we're going to flip her over and hook it up to the CB Service Master and start an alignment. That's the next trick. Okay, I'm connected to the CB Service Master. Got the counter up and the scope up. We're going to start our alignment. I am connected to, what am I connected to? I'm connected to test point 1. So we connect to test point 1. The counter should read, I'm on AM right now. I'm on AM. So AM is supposed to be 34.765. So we're going to adjust that with the little guy here. We're going to get on the AM one, which is the red one. We're going to push this up to just right at 765. And we're going to key the microphone and see if it should stay. If it doesn't, you adjust the transmit to the same frequency if you can get it there. It's a really toughy one. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's pretty good. Alright, so we go to upper sideband. This one should be 34.7665, and it's going to be the yeller one all the way at the end here. There. We go to lower sideband. 7635. 34.7635 is our target. It's the black one in the middle. And that's it for that part of the clarifier circuit. Now I've got the test point. Got it on the test point 3. Test point 3 is the it's back here. It's usually right next to a transistor in the back here. And we look at the counter, and I should see on its upper sideband, I should see 7.8015. Excuse me, yes, it's 15. So it's a little low. And that is a little capacitor right here. That's the one you want to do first. If I can get on it. Give me a different screwdriver here. Here we go. How about this one? Oh, just moved it a tiny bit, boy. Don't want to move. Well, I really went off the wrong way. Okay, come on. There we go. 7.8015. So now we go to lower sideband, and it should be 7.7985. That's going to be this yeller one right here, L30. And then we go to AM, and we key the radio, and we set this last one to the output frequency, which is going to be, gotta put the wiring loom right over the top of it, guys. Okay, it's 27, channel 1, 26.985, 965, can't see anything. 26.965 megahertz, and that is the frequency alignment. It's not super hard. So next we got to do the receive. So now I'm set up for the receive peaking, and I've got the generator all the way down at 1 microvolt. I got an offset at channel 19 of 1 kilohertz for sideband, and I'm doing it on upper side. which I do all of the cans on upper side. So I get in here and I start at the back and I adjust for maximum output on every can. It's 1, you can see it peaking on the scope a little bit. I'm watching a meter and listening to the tone. There's another one. This one's pretty well peaked. We got 4 more here. They're really, really tight. Got to make those nice. I'm just going through and making sure they're peaked. They look pretty good. The only one that wasn't was that back one there. And one more. And then we got this one here. And this one, I wonder why they sealed that one. That's kind of dumb. It's pretty well sealed. And we got that one too. That one was sealed. We'll just put that back on there. Okay, so that's AM. Now I need 2 more for sideband. So we go over to AM. We center the frequency on center. Put the modulation at turn it up so I can hear it a little bit, about 1 microvolt in the noise. And we get another tool out and we do these 3 here. The black one, a red one, and a yellow one. And we adjust them. This is the AM. Just adjusting them for maximum. This one's all good. These are really not that. These are pretty good. I'm not going to mess with that one. This is the tight one. Yep, it's good too. So it has been peaked. It hasn't been messed with too much. So I think we're good there. Now I need to set up for transmit. So peak the transmit. Make sure it's peaked. So I forgot to do the meter cal. So the meter calibration is very good. There's sideband, there's lower sideband, there's AM, S9, which is 100 microvolts. That's where I usually let it sit. Some people do it there, some people do it there. It's about a half in this unit. I like to set it right at 70 microvolts, and it's perfect. So that's good. Now, okay, I'm set up for sideband peaking now. I'm going to do it this on sideband. It seems to work a little bit better that way. So what I do is I key the microphone over the speaker on the CV Service Master. It has 1 kilohertz, you can hear it. And then on the scope, I will adjust for maximum. That's good for that one. That's good for that one. And then this big Mamba Jamba in the back. I can get on it. It looks okay. It is pretty well peaked. Looking at the watt meter and looking at the scope, it looks just fine. Now I want to turn up the output to overdrive it a little bit. Then I want to get on the ALC and adjust it for full, and then cut it back until it just starts to limit, just like that. Just a little bit. Then we go to AM. We go to AM here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, AM. Oh, did it change? Something change here? Interesting. Okay, let's do this. Let's leave it there. Now let's go to sideband again. Audio. Yeah, tone again. Okay, it's good. There we go. Sometimes it's different on sideband than it is on AM. So there we go. Oh yeah, that's good. Now we got it. I was on a false peak there. So I do that all the way. That's 16 watts. Sideband back to just where it starts to limit. Just a little bit. On AM, we just do a check. We want to see a nice little bit of clipping, not bad. Okay. I want to set the dead key to about 4.5. Yeah, about 4.5. And then modulation looks pretty good there. And it's swinging 16. It's exactly where I want to see it. Sorry for the tone. It can't be helped. I gotta have that. I gotta see what's going on. And that's pretty much it. Only thing I have to do now is check the meter. Meter cal is right on the shmoney. Just gonna leave it right there. It's right at the right at the line. I usually set the dead key so it's right at the line. So when you key it, it's right at the end of the green there. That's where I set it. A lot of people do it different. You can set them up any way you like. It's just the way I do it. Okay, she's all back together. She's on the antenna system. What do I got here? I'm on an antenna. Oh, we'll go to the tree. Put the antenna in the tree on. There's the Super Bowl.
You got some crazy sound, Connor. What you doing, man? Yes. Hey, y'all, see, you gotta watch that dog, man. That gotta be somebody. That gotta be all of these
Yep, this is a good radio. Came out real nice. Just need a little TLC. Squelch works. Let's go to sideband. See if there's anybody up there.
Well, I don't know why you would key up and say anything if you don't.
Go up to the international skip channel.
I guess not.
Everybody's just a little bit off.
Well, this gets better, I'll tell you that. That's a lot better.
That's pretty good. He's pretty good.
I know so. I didn't think you'd be back. I thought you were fooling me. Well, when I went out there, I started firing up the weed whacker. I made it 5 feet, and this thing ran out of weed whacking straight. Hey, don't you just hate that? Yeah, I didn't have a counter on there letting me know I was counting pounds, you know?
So this looks good. I haven't done any radio checks on it yet. I'm sure it's fine. I'll give it the last before I send it out. Just wanted to do a receive check, make sure it sounds nicey, and it does. And there you have it. A 148 GTL from the one made in China. Don't see these very often. The only thing I don't like about them is I can't unlock the clarifier on them yet. Haven't figured out how to do that. I wish I could find a schematic. Anybody out there that knows a location or a PDF they could steer me to for a schematic for the China ones, be much appreciated. But other than that, thanks for watching. God bless, keep the faith, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.